Blog Talk Radio.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
We're going green. We're going green. We're gonna take care of the earth. We're going green. You can go green at your home or school. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce. Be careful how long you take a shower. You don't need to stand there for 70 hours. Turn off the water when you're brushing your teeth and only use the necessary energy. Turn off the lights when they're not in use. Think how much electricity you produce. Take quick drinks, walk to school. Reducing energy is really cool. Pull out plugs when you're not using them. Turn off the computer every now and then. Throw away litter, pick up trash, and you'll save the earth in a flash. We're going green. We're going green. We're gonna take care of the earth. We're going green.
Yeah, y'all. It's your girl Nina Capone, and I just want y'all to know that we are officially going green. Yeah, I had to look online and find something to match the concept for the night, and it's definitely going green. Shout out to Southwest.Cooking.Grease.Recycling. We got them live tonight. We gonna get an official interview going, find out what prompted them to start this company. I think it's dope. I support it. I actually was on Instagram, came across their page. I was really excited to learn more about what they're doing in Southwest. I don't live in the Southwest area, but I don't live far. So it's important throughout Philadelphia that we all get involved and try to make their dream a reality, assist with getting this done. So I think we have them on the line right now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the caller on. Caller, state your name.
How you doing? This is Brian from Southwest.Cooking.Grease.Recycling.
How you doing, Brian?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. It's your girl, Nina Capone. And did you like my little intro song?
Yeah, I did. Me and my team, we want to thank you for allowing us to be on the show tonight. We definitely like what you got going on over there.
Definitely. That's what's up. Well, I definitely want to ask y'all a bunch of questions. Basically, I want to jump into it. So I want to start off with what prompted y'all to get this started. This is huge. It's big. I don't even think you guys realize how big this can be, and I definitely want to be on board with it. So tell me a little history about Southwest Cooking, Grease, and Recycling.
All right, so the basic rundown, how we came about things was we actually started by a school project. We all attend Penn State University, okay. And it came up as a school project, whereas though we had to pick from different topics in our project, and we decided to go with cooking oil. And a lot of people don't know the actual benefits that you can reap from recycling cooking oil. So once we did our research on it, we said, hey, why don't we take this thing a little further? So
right.
we came with a couple of dollars from out of our personal pockets, and we went out and bought a truck, and we set out to only service commercial businesses like restaurants, bars, things of that nature. But we were just four college students who really didn't have enough money to do this type of stuff. So what we did was we saw that the market was wide open for residential homes. Like people at restaurants, they have a place to dispose their cooking oil, and it's mainly because they have a high volume of it. But see, the people at the residential homes, they don't have anywhere to dispose it, and people weren't really taught on how to dispose it. Like they were told what their parents usually do, and which was you pour it down the drain or with hot water and dish detergent, or freeze it and put it in a container and throw it in the trash. But either way of disposal, either way of disposal is wrong. We wouldn't recommend it at all, basically because it has its harm that it does to our environment. You pour it down the drain, it'll go through your sink, and you think that you'll be getting away with it, but actually all you're doing is building up a huge plumbing bill.
Wow.
And people, what they do is when they freeze it and they throw it in the trash container, first of all, the trash man 9 times out of 10 don't know that grease is in the trash. And I can guarantee you, if you were to separate your trash, put your grease jar next to your trash bag, when you put your trash out on trash day, I guarantee you he won't take it.
Wow.
And what people usually do when they sneak it in their trash bags, what happens is whether it's frozen or not, if it's frozen, it's going to eventually melt and it's going to get squished in with the trash truck's machinery, and then it's going to leak onto our streets, depreciating our neighborhoods and causing it to smell and things of that nature. So we came up with this great program, and we definitely, the reason why we're so interested in it is because of the fact that we see the huge picture of changing our community. And from something so simple as used cooking oil, we can open up a lot of jobs and really help the environment at the same time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So tell us some of the benefits of recycling. Like, I mean, the big question I know that everybody has is, okay, so you're talking about recycling grease. What do you do with it? Once you guys take this grease, like, where does it go?
Okay, so what we do is, a lot of people ask us this question every day, believe it or not. Every day we're approached with this question, and what the answer is we recycle the grease from the residential homes. We also still have some commercial uses, but we recycle the grease from both places, and we take it to a factory where the factory actually process the oil and turn it into biofuel, which is, biodiesel. They can run it off their cars and stuff like that, or they'll turn it into soap, and they'll turn it into cosmetics, mosquito repellent. It's a lot of things you really can turn it into. I know a big thing is they can run it off electricity. I haven't figured that out yet, but when I figure that out, I'll definitely let you know.
Could you make sure I get some too? I need it for that.
Oh, yeah, I got you. Well, that's the those are right now like the main benefits that you reap from recycling cooking oil. And like I said, a lot of people didn't know that. They just were throwing it in the trash, and once again, it messes up the environment. And by you giving us your oil, we're guaranteeing that it's being put up for a good cause and not, coming back on the environment in a harmful way.
Wow. So do you only cater to the Southwest Philly area, or can anybody get a hold of you and
no, actually right now we're all over the city. Believe it or not, we have about 400 plus participating residents, and we have about 15 plus commercial businesses that are actually using our service. And what we actually do is we supply a free container for you to dump your used cooking oil into. And right now we don't have that many as many participants as we would like, but the business is still growing. People are still calling our phones every day. But once we get to a certain volume of participants, then we're going to put them on a schedule. But right now we're on call, so when people cook differently than others. So when you plug your container, you give us a call. We'll empty your container for free, and once we empty it, we'll give it back to you. And it's just the same thing over and over again. But when we do get on a scheduled service, it's going to be once a month, I believe.
Okay. That's awesome. I mean, it's a lot of businesses out here. I mean, for example, I just did the Islamic Day Festival, and and I'm like, okay, when we do it next year, I would love to have you guys come out. I'm sure you have grown by then, but to love to have you guys come out and speak to the community. I mean, just being able to reach out. Are you guys doing any public events right now, going out, talking to communities, doing anything like that, any publicity, media?
Every chance we get. We were just at an event last Saturday, Mill Creek Day, over in West Philadelphia, and we had a table set up, and we were signing people up for our free service and free container. And any time we love going to events, any type of community-based events, any type of events. Period. We love going to them. And our main reason is because we've actually I don't know if people actually follow us on Instagram, which we're S.C.G.R. _Philly, and what's going on is right now we've had a meeting with the Mayor Nutter in Philadelphia, and he told us if we can get 10,000 signatures by September, then they'll push to give us a sponsor throughout the city and also push a bill to where as though people are correctly dumping their used cooking oil through us.
Wow.
So that's the main reason why we like to definitely play a big part in most of any event that's coming up. If you have any, don't hesitate to let us know, because we will definitely come there, set up our table, we'll speak to the audience and everything.
Wow.
So we're looking for many signatures for our petition as possible. And that's our main focus.
Well, I definitely want to assist with that. So, I mean, behind the scenes, you and I will talk. And I'm pretty much of a community advocate, and I don't think it'd be hard to get those signatures. So definitely let's link on that, and I'll be more than happy to be a part of getting those signatures and helping get this movement started because I think it's important. But with that being said, I mean, give me a little more. I mean, what's the ambition? Who are the people who, I mean, I know you guys sat down, you were in college. What made you guys say, hey, this is a great business? And is there a profit for you guys out of this?
Okay. All right. Well, right now I'm going to pass the mic over to my partner, Joe Patton. He's one of the founders of the company, and he's going to answer that question as best as he can. All right, here you go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Yes, I'm doing good. So can you repeat the question for me because I didn't hear that what you just said?
Well, the question is, a lot of you have a great business here. You're doing a lot of different things with the recycling. We want to know, the listeners want to know, how do you profit from this? Is this something you guys are doing for free, or is it a volunteer thing? You said you guys are creating jobs. Like, where, how is this set up? I know this is a free service you provide, so give us a little more of the insight there.
So, when we first started, one of my personal goals was I had a lot of friends that were incarcerated. So I figured out, when they come home, they have nothing to turn to, and then they go back to what they used to doing, which is, selling drugs, being causing being a society to society or whatnot. So when I came up, we was in school, we was working on some type of recycling, like dealing with grease. And then I came up with the idea of, we could do this in commercials like that. And as time went on, before you know it, we took in consideration the houses. And then after that, my personal goal, like I said before, was always, how can I help make our environment and our community better or whatnot. Then I said, great idea. Let's get the houses because no one is doing it. It's an open market. And when this happens, we can create jobs, and then it can lower the crime rate, and things like that, and give back to the community in a million ways. Because, also, out of the cooking oil, you could turn it to fertilizer. And when you could do that, you can pit, trees and things of that nature and make trees grow from the fertilizer from the oil or whatnot. Right. So there's a lot of things you could do throughout the used cooking grease or whatnot. So that was, basically, why we wanted to, why I personally wanted to do it. And some of my colleagues also, they wanted to do it for their personal reasons, too, or whatnot. So it's basically just giving back to the community, man, because a lot of people, when I look around from where I'm from, it's there's no hope there. So and I want to give that hope back and show kids it's opportunity out there. It's bigger than just your neighborhood. You just gotta go out there and get it.
Wow, this is awesome. You guys are doing something huge, and with it, Philadelphia being where it is, I think it's important that you are doing this because you are the new role models, and like you said, you're dealing with people who are incarcerated. They're looking for jobs. I've myself given guys jobs that just came home, in sales. Personally, I think they're the slickest talkers there is. So I'm like, hey, you can sell commercial airtime on my radio show. Let's get it. So I think it's important that, you cater to that market as well because, every time, just because somebody goes to jail don't mean that they're a crook, a criminal, a murderer, a thug. Everybody got their own issues and things happen. So I commend you guys on what you're doing. Far as reaching, you say you reach out to the community, you're doing these things. You guys went to college, which, I commend you on as well. Far as influence on the children in the community, my daughter, she's graduating from Gratz in Friday. So and being a parent, and then the school, what the community is, what it is around there. So have you guys gotten out into those schools in that area or any area for this sake, anything in Philadelphia, to get out in the schools? Are you showing these young people? Or do you have aspiration to show these young people?
Yeah, actually, I just been up to Gratz over there up North Philly. I got a little sister that go there, and what I had my little sister do is tell her about my business. I had spoke with the principal over there, spoke with the cook within that school, whatnot, and I've been talking to a lot of people at that school, and I was showing the little kids around her age. She's about 17 or whatnot about what I'm doing. Or whatnot, and they was very excited, and they wanted to help, and they ready to go knock on people's doors and spread the word about what we're doing. So they was very excited, and I let them volunteer, and I was explaining to them, being a mentor to them, telling them, look, go to college. When I first went to college, this wasn't a plan. I just knew I wanted to do something great in life, so that made me take the extra step to college. And with them seeing me being a big role model, it makes them say, you know what, I want to do this too. So I just want to set the example and lead the way of showing like how, you know, it's, like I said, it's more out there instead of just your neighborhood or whatnot.
Right,
So we've definitely been in schools, and we've been to like a lot of couple of events that have been going on in the neighborhood, like community event, community organizations. We had also we had a meeting with Jamie Blackwell. She was setting us up with a lot of meetings or whatnot.
Nice.
With a lot of meetings. Who else? Councilman David O. set us up with me. He just put our website too. Our website is being built. It's almost finished. We have a website or whatnot.
I checked it out.
Yeah, we got a website. It's almost built. It's almost finished. Who else gave us? David O. Secretary, and they put us on GoFundMe. We got a website up on GoFundMe to us, and we take all donations to help our business grow, and so we can give back to the community or whatnot.
Nice.
But I believe like our main focus is to give back to the community and open up jobs, because it's a lot of people out here. Even as a college student, like my friend Brian, he just graduated from Penn State with a business degree, and if he wasn't doing this, it was very hard for him to look for a job or whatnot.
Right.
But even to come out as college students, it's still hard. So imagine for a person that been incarcerated, or a person that didn't even go to college, it's not fair to them. It's going to be 2 times harder. So yeah, we just want to give back to the community. That's really like our main focus.
That's awesome. I mean, because like you said, it's really hard out here. If you, depending on what you went to school for and our economy right now, if you don't know somebody, you darn right, you just can't get into anything right now. It's really hard. So, like again, I'll give you guys a round of applause for what you're doing out here. So I gotta ask. I want to know, what's your 5-year plan? Where do you see yourself going with the business now?
My 5-year plan with this company, in the next 5 years, I feel like the whole Philadelphia will be recycling, going green through our company with disposing that cooking grease properly, and also creating jobs and making it big in the market. And also, I want to talk about the schools. Like our public schools is going through a budget cut right now, and next year we won't have all the money. So we want to give the schools too, like 10% of our profit to the school to help make sure the schools open up next year for the kids, so they have a place to go learn or whatnot, because that's a big problem right now that's going on in the city. So, but to answer your question, in the next 5 years, we definitely plan on having people using our service and expanding throughout the country or whatnot. Our next step after we lock Philadelphia down is to go to Atlanta, ATL, down south.
Well, you know they got cooking grease, right?
Yeah, they cook heavy. Yeah, we know. South. Yeah,
absolutely. And I definitely have some connections out there too, so I definitely want to keep in touch with you guys and make sure you get linked to the right places. I do see this being something that could be global, not just Philadelphia. Philadelphia, is a great market to start, but like you said, Atlanta would be another great market to attack. And to go from there, I mean, you guys, this is really, really big. When I came across your website, I seen it, and I was like, wow, these young people are doing it. And, like even when I do, I'm a community activist. I'm a participant in most of the big events that happen here, as far as the Artists United, the Walk for Peace. We just did the Islamic Day Festival. So to be a part of those events, and I mean, I wish I knew you guys sooner, because y'all would have been on all of those things. We definitely have other events coming up.
All right, like I said, we try to be at every event as possible, and when we go to the events, we definitely trying to speak about what we're doing, because it seems like when people hear about what we're doing, they're like, wow, we waiting for something like this, man, because we don't have no proper way to dispose our grease, and we have to get rid of it some way, somehow. So when people, like I said before, when people hear about this, they definitely be surprised, and they be like, oh, man, thank you. I'm telling my church. I'm telling the block captain. I'm going to spread the word. People be very excited about what we're doing.
Absolutely. And I mean, like I said, it's just like I have a worldwide website here. I have a worldwide voice, So I do talk to a lot of people all over the world. And this is something, I mean, just when I started doing the advertisements for this segment here, I was, a lot of global green companies reached out to me just to, hey, when are you going to post it? We want to listen in. So just know that this is definitely going to get heard. I was shocked. I was like, what is this? They dispose of cooking grease? What? And I'm not going to lie. Like, I had so many different conversations with people, and they was like, is that real? What is it? So it's something that, it's a huge education piece that you guys can teach, as well as, provide a service, but also educate our people and everybody, and I hate to just say our people, but I guess we are the ones who are not as green as everyone else at this time, but especially in the hood. I know I'm from North Philly, and we ain't green. We throw everything in one big bag, and it just go out, and we hope that they pick it up, and it don't land on the curb. So it's definitely it's important, and it's an environment thing. I mean, you know, I'm asthmatic. Lord knows. We start messing up the environment, you know, and I think that our children aren't being educated on that enough. You know, our adults aren't educated on that enough. I know when I was in school, they didn't talk about no environment and green. I'm like, green, that was the color of money, only focus. So,
right.
You know.
Now, I wanted to elaborate a little bit more on what happens when you do dump your grease down the drain. Now, I know my partner was telling you how about how it costs you a plumbing bill, but also when you dump grease down the drain, it just don't affect the water you drink or whatnot, but it affects the ozone layer. And the way it go about that, so when it get in the river or whatnot, you know, we got a rain cycle. In the rain cycle, you know, the water get moisturized and it goes up to the clouds, and then it rains. And then sometimes we get acid rain. So that'd be a part of all of the bad fumes that was in the water and that it was in the landfill and caused the environment, was affecting the environment. So when you pour your grease down the drain, it gets in the river, it can kill the fish, make the water bad, and all our water in Philadelphia goes to a facility where it gets cleaned. But I think it's called the Waste Water Treatment Center. But believe it or not, all our water don't get clean 100%. And if you ever walked in someone's house and you saw a filter on their sink, they got that filter because their water is not 100% clean. Now, when you drink that water, now one gallon of grease can affect up 1,000 gallons of water or whatnot. So that's like a lot. That's only 1 gallon of grease. Imagine if you continue to dump over and over and over how many gallons of grease that can affect the water or whatnot. So and also, my friend talks about the trash, how it leaks throughout the neighborhood. So let's say if it makes it to the landfill where they dispose of trash or whatnot. Now, when that grease leaks out the trash, if it makes it to the landfill, let's say it was in the trash, it got in the dumpster, some of it leaked out throughout the neighborhood. Now the trash made it to the landfill. But once they get in that landfill, they separate the trash. Now the grease is dripping out in the landfill, and the same process happens as the moisture goes up into the clouds or whatnot, and then it affects the ozone layer, causing acid rain or things of that nature or whatnot. So it's bad both ways, and people don't know this. So that's why I wanted to actually break everything down so they can know or whatnot the bad effects. So it's just not causing no money, but you're affecting the environment and affecting yourself. You're affecting the water you drink. It's just killing the fish. It's just everything is just bad about it. So there's no way around it. And people don't know. They just don't know. They're not educated about it, so they don't know. So they say, well, I'm not going to dump it down my drain. Let me throw it in the trash because at least I won't clog up my drain. But in reality, you still affect the environment and you're affecting yourself or whatnot because it's going to rain. It rains everywhere or whatnot. So that's more briefly that I wanted to elaborate on.
Definitely. Well, shout your website out, shout your contact number out for people to give you guys a call. I mean, because it's real important for people to be able to reach you at this point. They're going to listen to the end of the show, so we're going to do it again at the end. But definitely, what's the website?
I'm going to let my friend Brian tell you.
But, hey, I'm back. So basically, our website is you can find out more of our information at www.S.C. C as in cat. So it's S.C.G. Recycle. S.C.G.Recycle.com. And a contact number to learn, just speak with somebody more about what we just explained tonight. My personal number, which is 215-500-1692. And my partner Joe's personal number, 215-906-4473. You can just give us a call anytime during the day. And most of the time we're out talking to people every day, nonstop. So you can just give us a call, and we'll answer any question that you may have. And that's how we basically move forward with our business.
Nice. Now, if companies want to partner with you, if they want to help with promotion, because I know a lot of companies, like I work for a nonprofit, I have a nonprofit, I have the radio show, I have a lot of platforms, a lot of companies that are under me as well. How would they team up, and how do I refer companies to you as well to team up to bring you in to do this? What are your hours like, and how do we accommodate you?
Okay, we're pretty much flexible. So we like to work with people who love to work with us. So with the best way to get in contact with us with something like that is basically through email.
Okay.
And our email address is scgr.philly@gmail.com. And you could just, hit us up anytime with any type of, coming together with any organization or any business, and we'll definitely, speak further through there.
Nice. So any closing remarks, any aspirations, anything, anybody you want to get at, like far as celebrities out there to endorse you, to help move this forward? Anybody, anything out there you want to shout out? Because you never know who's listening.
All right. We like to shout out, everybody that's been supporting us, our customers. That's the first people we would like to shout out. Definitely our customers. We would like to shout out our politician friends. We have Mr. Abu Edwards. We have he's been a great mentor to our company. We have also Miss Jeannie Blackwell and her staff, along with Miss Iola Harper from the business center over on 46th and Market, the Enterprise Business Center. And we also would like to shout out Mr. David O for giving us time as well. Miss Jamie, I forget her last name, but she's a real cool person. She's with the Sustainable Network of Philadelphia. She's really, really cool. So we definitely like to shout her out. Shout out our parents, the people in our community, just Penn State, definitely for helping us further our education. Definitely. Absolutely. So and we would definitely like to shout you out, because believe it or not, this is our first time actually speaking on the radio. So you definitely you get all the buzz right now.
That's what's up. Definitely. Well, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to be on the show. Like I said, y'all have my information. Anytime. I definitely want to help push this. I'll also post a logo and a link to your website on my website. Cross-marketing is going to be important for you guys to get on. And, I want to see you do great things. This is awesome. I'm excited for you. And like I said, I'm a part of a lot of community events myself. I will definitely be bothering you guys. You're going to be like, that need to get on our nerves. She always doing something. Everything.
We appreciate that. We appreciate all of that. We need as much
see your faces
as much love as possible.
Absolutely. I mean,
once again, I'm sorry. If any time, feel free to hit us up at any time if you have any questions or if you want to participate, you want to help out. Any time. We're always here. We're flexible. We're real down to earth people. We're not big headed. We're for the people and we're for the community. So anytime. If you know any listeners out there, if you know any volunteers that would like to come and help out any kids, students that are in high school or middle school that need community service hours, definitely contact us. We have a lot of fun positions, a lot of learnful positions, that they can actually get through with us. And at the same time, we'll definitely mentor the younger people that are actually working with us. We have no problem doing that because even me growing up, it wasn't that many mentors, positive mentors.
Right.
That being said, so we're definitely here for that. And somebody has to take a step up in the community, and we're going to be one of the people that do that. So.
And I love it. And see, I'm clapping. I'm the only one clapping here, but it's okay because I'm the only one here. But that's cool. Definitely what's up. So I'm going to be in touch with you guys. Like I said, I will be doing. You'll see a lot of cross promotion that I'll start pushing you guys' name out there. I'll be in touch to get you out to some of the events that we're doing this summer, and throughout the year as well. And like I said, everybody needs to know this, so I don't see any function that I do that you shouldn't be at. So I'll definitely keep you in my loop. And you guys work hard, continue to do what you're doing. And if you need anything, definitely hit me up. I'm around. I can be found anywhere. I'm always doing something.
All right.
Definitely be in touch. And again, I thank you for taking the time out. I'm gonna jump into some music for a few minutes, and then I'm out of here.
Before we get out of here, I just want to let you know, basically, to the listeners out there, if you want to keep up with us every day, with what we're doing with our company, we're going to put a blog video on our website as well, which is www.S.C.G.R.Recycling.com. We're going to put a video up. We have a cameraman that follows us every day. His name is Daryl Kume. He's a longtime friend with us, and he's a great guy. And he records mostly everything that we do. There's going to be some funny stuff on there. It's going to be just our we're human too. Just our day-to-day experiences, and our struggles. Believe it or not, we're poor college students trying to make this thing happen. So.
And it will. It will.
Yeah. So once again, if you we have our Facebook account as well, which is S.C.G.R. Recycling, and on Facebook, add us on Facebook, and there's a link through our Facebook for our fund me that we have going on, and like my partner Joe said, 10% of our proceeds will be going back to the school board and things like that, and our Instagram SCGR_Philly, and our Twitter SCGR_Philly as well, and you just keep up with us as much as possible because we're young guys and we're here. We're out here just like how you said. We're around. We're not hard to find. You got to see us.
Definitely. Y'all always going to be in the streets now with Nina Capone. It's official.
Yeah, we're always going to be in the streets.
In the streets.
Yeah, literally, like we're literally in the streets every day.
But that's how I found you guys. I mean, honestly, that's what I do. I don't look for the mainstream. I'm not really concerned with all the big stars and celebrities that are out there. In the Streets Radio for a long time, I own and operate the station along with a few partners, and we go in the streets. We're in the hood with it, and we've been out here since 2006. And if I got to get 2 more day jobs to make this continue to happen, I will. But this is what I do. I get out there and I get the people like yourself who need to be heard, and not catering to. I don't care about the shenanigans of the reality TV or any of the other things or the celebrities that are out there. I want to know what we're doing in the hood. I want to know about the regular people, the people in the struggle, the people that are in the streets. So again, I applaud you guys for taking this time out with me during the interview, for doing what you're doing for our community, for doing what you're doing for our city. I'm a Philly native, and it's changed. It's really changed. So definitely continue to do what you're doing.
Thanks.
And anytime that you want to make an announcement, you want to get something out there, some footage, the audio, whatever, you definitely give me a call. Let me know where you guys are as well. Keep my email in the loop of things. When you're not your blogs and everything, because like I said, I'm out in the streets too. I have cameras that follow me. We'll come grab some footage. We'll put you on the website. It's important to cross market, so hold me to it. I'm there. I like to come out and be in the streets. That's why I named the radio show that. It gives me an excuse to get out the house. So, but anything else you guys want to shout out before we go? I definitely want to mention the website to the listeners again, which is www.S.C.G.R.Recycle.com. Make sure you holler at these gentlemen. They are getting it right now. It's important that we recycle people. We got to save our universe. Not just the regular world that we live in, but everything above it. We're destroying it in layers right now, so we definitely got to save it. Anything else to add to that, guys?
Just last but not least, I only have 2 more things to say. I know you guys are ready to. We're ready to get out here and continue to see. But I like to say, I like to definitely shout out our commercial accounts, because believe it or not, it's really hard to break through this business, and our commercial accounts really broke down and showed us love. Tasty's is one of our biggest accounts. Tasty's right there in West Philadelphia, 52nd and Girard. And we definitely had sandwiches down on 54th and Woodland. Great food from both places. We have a few bars. Tanika's Kitchen over on Germantown Avenue. She's great as well. And shout out to Lex. She got us that account. And the food is good. Every place I'm staying right now, the food is definitely.
Yes, I ate at all those places so far.
Okay, so we might you might end up seeing it. Like I said, you got to see it. So you're going to end up seeing it. Our other partners as well, and then we're going to wrap this up. Daniel Ermelis, he couldn't make it today, but I'm pretty sure he's listening somewhere. And my other partner as well, his name is Daniel Jai. So we have 2 Daniels on the team. Okay. 2 Daniels. So that's and once again, we can't thank you enough. We definitely can't thank you enough for allowing us this moment to shine. So we greatly appreciate it.
Feeling is mutual, and I will be in touch. And I'm looking at having you guys on again sometime in the near future and see if we can go ahead and touch up with some updates and see how you have grown. So I will follow up regardless, but behind the scenes, I'll be in touch.
All right. Thanks.
You're very welcome, and you guys have a good night, and thanks again for being on In the Streets Radio.
All right. Thanks.
Take it easy.
You too.
We're going green. we're going green. We're gonna take care of the earth, we're going green.
Alright, y'all, it's your girl Nina Capone. I'm still here. We about to jump into a quick 10 minutes of music before we get out of here. That was Southwest.Cooking.Grease.Recycling. Those young brothers are doing their thing. I mean, they are in a community. They're jumping out here. They're making a difference. They're college graduates. They're young. They're African American. I seen them. I was excited because they're doing something positive, and it's hard to find that these days from our young people. Rather, and that doesn't have a color on it. That's basically, I don't care if you're black, you're white, you're Asian, Hispanic, whatever you are, and you're not out there and you're not making a difference, you just don't matter no more. So thank you again for S.C.G.R. That was important for me to have you on my show so I can actually find out what it is you guys do. The explanation is there. I want all the listeners to understand how big of a movement this is. If you are interested, reach out to these young brothers. I mean, they come to your restaurant, they come to your home, they pick up this grease for no charge. I mean, come on. Free is my favorite word. So hit them up, check out the site, make yourself familiar. This is going to be something huge in the next few years. www.SC, C as in cat, that's SCGRECYCLE.com. That's SGR or SCG, I mess everything up. SCGRecycle.com. It's your girl, Nina Capone. We're going to jump into a little bit of music here, and then we're going to be out. I want to thank everybody that's tuned in, that listens, that loves me, and move on. Ha-ha.
Wanna get it poppin', tell me what you wanna do. Yeah, but don't act like you ain't heard about me. Super swag with a bunch of bad girls around me. Yeah, now watch me back it up. And if I see a boy I like, I better bag him up. Dropping boys crazy. If you see me in the building, then you know they had to pay me. All cash, so I'm throwing it in a bag, and I'll leave in a Mercedes. Yeah, you know these bras say me, yeah. But don't act like you don't know about me. Say my name and watch them all crowd around me. Yeah, he want me to back it up, and I'm the reason why your boyfriend acting up. Yeah, swaggy. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Yeah. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Swaggy. I'm that holla, wanna Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Yeah. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Swaggy. I'm that holla, wanna X-rated, chicks getting faded. Probably won't remember. I love it, but I hate it. Say it, subtweet and be more specific. We in the section where the broke be restricted. Dude approach me, asking for my digits. Like who in the hell still says digits? Like who in the hell still wears fidgets? Short patience, sick midgets, switches. You can never be me a tidbit. I know I'm the shiznick, I roll with the smoke clip. Follow my footprint, but I wouldn't even go there. Because they never get in, so it's like I lead them nowhere. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Before they throw me in the pool, I'm a donker. I'ma be the hottest topic at launch. I'm the girl all the boys wanna Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. I'm the holla, wanna Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Okay. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk.
So really you wanna hear that fly shit, right?
I'm the holla,
let's go. Red punch, red cup, she drunk. Red coupe, red bottom, she jump. Red label, rose mo, I stunt. Red light, blue light, I run. Oh boy, see the band on his wrist, he a dope boy. Keep his hand on the brake, he got no choice. Let the Glock do the talking, he got no voice. You got no choice. Peep game, peep lane from afar. Peep toe pump, get your ass in the car. TMZ lens on the heels of a star. Media take y'all to both get his card. Woo! Nice try, close call, nigga. Ha! You better blame it on the ball, nigga. No, I ain't even that tall, nigga. Somebody gotta take the fall with you gone. Yum. Yum. Swaggy. Yum.
Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk. Red punch, red cup, I'm drunk.
Now we're sipping on that Pepsi. You would call it hot, I just call it super sexy. All the ladies want him, fellas wanna be him. He be looking fly every time I see him. I can't help what he does to me. That's the type of G that I need. Like a rapper, mixed with a trapper. Don't take an inch, cause you won't get far. Yeah, something like Tupac mixed with Big. It's gonna be trouble if you see you messing with me. Don't you know I love a gangster? Gangster, gangster, gangster. You know I want a gangster. Gangster, messing with a G. You know that's what I need. Yeah, you know I want a gangster. Gangster, gangster, gangster. Yeah, I want a gangster. Gangster, gangster, gangster.
It's Rockefeller, invasion money. Memphis Bleak, Rockefeller, low. Nigga, it's Rockefeller, you know. Rockefeller, motherfucker, ride with the top down, high with the Glock now. Don't stop now, Memphis man hot now. Ride with the top down, high with the Glock now. War, it don't stop now, Memphis man hot now. Ride with the top down, high with the Glock now. War, it don't stop now, Memphis man hot now. Ride with the top down, high with the Glock now. War, it don't stop now, Memphis man hot now. Gang remain the same, nigga. It's Rockefeller, we all out here getting this change. It's Rockefeller, we running this rap shit, so you know. It's Rockefeller, fuck with your nerves, homie, everything's up low. Hey yo, I jump out, gangsta lean, running with a gangsta team. Get low, we run the borough, yeah, we out to take the cream. Drama, we gon' pop it off. Greasy said he likes the course, cause it got the trunk in the front. Oh yeah, we like the floor. You ain't thug, knock it off. Run up in your project store, gangsta official, hit you in lamest terms, knock you off. Top it off, we getting money, homie, we major. Hoes sipping that bouvet while we blowing that haze up. Get it back, I've been dodging traps like a running back. Tiki barber, throw the squad up, NYC, we running that. ROC, ain't another crew smaller than that. What's fucking with that? Who wanted with that? Niggas ain't got enough money for that.
Easy genius, what up, boy? Everybody want rhyme like hoes. To rhyme like I be rhyming in the road, rhyming in them hoes. Mine like a diamond to blind you at the shows. I don't shine, I glow, I remind you of that dough, don't I? Did I hustle the game just the thought alone? Give me a boner, coach catered to a coma. You can't out hustle a hustler, you can't out play a player. This rap shit is a layup. In my former biz, motherfuckers will spray ya. In the music biz, motherfuckers just say stuff. Spit on you and spray ya. Niggas just play tough when the camera's on, when the camera's gone. Niggas wanna set up meetings, cause they know most likely when I see them, I'ma set up a beating. Windows no tint, cars no rims. That's because we handle ours like grown men. I ain't touch a wheel since I drove the Benz. That's cause it was the coupe. Nah, I ain't suit, I'm just telling the truth. And you Tom Cruise, you can't handle it. Handle it, nigga, it's what I do. I try to be modest on Blueprint 2. Y'all respect modest, y'all respect my dollars. You gotta believe I think like an artist, but my bills through the roof, can't do numbers like the Roots. No disrespect, I be trying to disconnect, but niggas keep pulling me back in. I'm trapped in, my pops got a liver disorder, my whole living's disorder, and I just got his living room order. And you wonder why the chip on my shoulder's more like a brick or a boulder. You understand maybe when you get older. Got 100 niggas on your dick saying you order, record like this or what have you. Niggas is backstabbing you.
It's your girl Nina Capone, and you are tuned into the hottest mixtape station in the world, in the Street Radio.